Everybody, this is Niall and Alex with the Drive Home Reviews.
We are just leaving the movie for Presents. Yes.
It was good.
It was amazing. So I was expecting it to be a horror film, but it was more emotional than horror. And I was expecting jump scares and stuff, but there was none of that.
Yeah, it really wasn't at all what I thought it was going to be. I would still say it is a horror movie,
Yeah,
but it's
but
got
I would say
all
a-
those aspects.
A horror drama. And the whole plot of the movie is brilliant. Like, you think you have it figured out, and then,
It did have a twist. It had
Yeah.
like two big twists.
yeah.
And I was really going into it thinking it was going to be like Hereditary,
Yeah.
and it was different. But it was still very good.
That's honestly a movie I would watch again, and I never say that.
And there's certain things that I could see a second watching of it would reveal things,
Yeah.
like things would make sense that didn't make sense before.
Yeah. So it's about a family who moves into a house, and there's a ghost. And initially, the daughter can only see it, but then the whole family catches on that there's a ghost. And the whole time you're watching the movie, you're trying to figure out who the ghost is. Like, was it someone who died in the home? Was it her friend? Was it a serial
And it's
killer?
all told from the perspective of the ghost.
Yeah. And the ghost can't leave the house, so you're like, it had to have died in this house. So you're just trying to figure out who the ghost is. But on top of that, the daughter is going through, she just lost her best friend, and it was a drug overdose. And and the parents are having marital problems, the brother's being an asshole. Every character had so much to add to the
Yeah,
movie, and the
that's
acting was phenomenal. But there's like two giant twists that are so worth it, and I didn't get bored once.
Yeah, it was I didn't recognize any of those actors except the mom. I think that was Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
And they all did a good job, you know. I hated the characters they wanted me to hate, and I liked the characters they wanted me to like. And it was just interesting to follow them around. In a sense, it was like Hereditary because it had like that family drama as part of the horror, but
Yeah.
not to that level. But
I still have questions.
maybe on a second watching we could figure them out.
Yeah.
But well, I wanted to see what her email said.
Yeah.
I bet that revealed so maybe some Easter egg videos will reveal some stuff later on.
This movie was just great, and it's not very long.
It felt short.
Yeah.
I'm so used to movies being so damn long.
Yeah.
But no, that was just a regular movie. I mean, I'm gonna guess it was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
When they're 9:45, it's now 11:30.
Yeah.
So it was about an hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
Perfect amount, and every scene in the movie was worth it. Like, there is not one scene that I'm like, why is this in here? Like, just wasting our time.
But I could see some people finding it to be like a slow burn. It took a lot of time to focus on each scene. It's not so much like get straight to the point. They're like, okay, let's follow this character from this room to this room.
But I think that added so much depth to the characters, and
I
you
think
felt
so,
like
too.
you knew this family.
Yeah, I did feel like you were part of the family.
Yeah. And that made you love the characters / hate them sometimes. Yeah, I just fucking loved it. I would give it a 90%.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 88%, and I would also give it a 90%.
I might even go 95%.
The only thing that I was disappointed in is I went in expecting this movie that was gonna scare me to my core, and it wasn't that.
It was not typically scary, but it's one that you're like, I'm gonna continue to think about this movie for like the next 5 days probably.
Yeah, there was one actor in it, the boy,
Yeah.
the blonde-haired boy, that I didn't like his acting at certain scenes, but it was still believable, and that's probably more realistic, but it's so real that it feels like not good acting sometimes. I think
Yeah.
it was a great movie.
Yeah.
Presents.
Everyone go watch it. Not sponsored.
What does that mean? Not
It means
sponsored.
the movie didn't sponsor us. We're just
Yeah.
saying everyone go watch it.
And
When
there
you
is
said-
no after credit scene.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
You
seemed
can
like
lea-
people were waiting for that.
Yeah, you can leave after the credits. There's nothing after.
Thanks, everybody.
Go watch it. Love
Bye.
ya.
Yeah,
it.
if you want,
You do it.
you do it.
No.
Just say it.
You do
I can
it.
edit it in. It's not hard to do.
Why don't you do it?
Because you said it last time, and I always say the beginning.
Okay. And that's our review.